What's up, gamers and geeks? Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about
what if Darth Maul was able to kill both Obi Wan and Qui Gon on Naboo? Stay tuned.
So in today's recordings, we decided that we were just going to really just take it to Obi Wan today, huh?
Right.
We're really going to beat him down today, which he is one of my favorites as far as the films go. He's my favorite.
And he's a great lightsaber.
Duelist, yep. Guardian with the blue lightsaber. Rick had another thought, and he's all, let's talk about, what if he's able to dispatch Obi Wan after he dispatches Qui Gon?
Yeah, I mean, he had a good strategy. He separated them out.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of things calculated. He was able to figure this out. And he did put up a good battle. I mean, he got a little big-headed and made some assumptions and ended up, in the real story, getting cut in half.
Right.
But if Obi-Wan's hanging on, I mean, we all saw it. It's like, just do it. But he left an opening there for
Yeah, he's sitting there swiping at him and giving him that snarling look, trying to scare him, and it's just like, come on, man. See, here's the funny thing, is I read a Darth Maul book. It was a novel called The Shadow Hunter, where he literally kills one of the Hutts. Not Jabba, but I think someone related. And
pizza.
Yeah, he eats and kills Pizza the Hutt. But anyway, I mean, it's a very dark book where it's just before the Phantom Menace takes place, where he's running a mission for, I believe, Palpatine, and he kills some people. Kills a bounty hunter, kills one of the Hutts from Nal Hutta, and he's very dark, but like I said, he's very calculated, very trained so well. He's like the ultimate space ninja on crack. And then he has Obi-Wan basically defeated. Why would he sit there and bother swiping at the ground with his half lightsaber, trying to scare him? Don't you think he would methodically have just taken him out right there?
You would think.
What are you doing?
I mean, he was trained from the time he was a little kid.
Exactly.
I mean,
some of the brutal training methods that Palpatine gave him, I mean, some beings wouldn't even have survived it.
Yeah. So we're going by the thought that he doesn't make that mistake.
And he dispatches Obi-Wan after Qui-Gon, and it's Obi-Wan that just falls down into the shaft. Bye-bye. So what happens? What are the ramifications? And they are aplenty, because remember, what happens to the little kid Anakin who was in space? He was on autopilot for a while in a Naboo starfighter. And then he goes into space and now this is pod racing. But anyway, he was an annoying actor. But anyway, let's start there. Who takes Anakin over? I mean, Yoda was already hesitant. Well, you don't have Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan. Who's going to take him?
Nobody. I don't think anybody.
And he's the chosen one.
What do they do with kids that they turn away?
Probably, I don't know, give him 50 credits and say, here you go, buddy, there's a candy store. I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if they turn kids away. I think that they can sense the Force strong enough in them to recruit them, and they're in or out. I mean, that's it. You're in. I don't know if it's all shrouded in mystery when it comes to the character of Anakin.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody there that's going to advocate for him.
I mean, no, I don't see so. I don't think that. I mean, do they send him back to Shmi on Tatooine? They probably dispatch a Jedi to go with them. Say, hey, Ayla, Sakura, do me a favor. Take this brat back. Take him to Tatooine. Give him to Shmi Skywalker over there in Anchorhead, and we'll call it good.
Because Dooku wasn't aware, was he?
No. Well, and
you think Dooku?
What is Dooku's status right now if Darth Maul's still alive and he is Palpatine's apprentice? What's his status? Is he just a Sith master as well with Asajj Ventress?
Yeah, I don't know. And they don't know he's a Sith Lord at this point.
No. They only know him as Count Dooku. They don't know he's Darth Tyrannus. So, right?
I mean, did Qui Gon talk to him about what was going on? Because if Qui Gon had told him, I mean, he's going to jump on board that real quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But see, how much? I don't know. We weren't getting any indication that Qui Gon was in touch with Count Dooku at this time. I mean, maybe they just completely lost contact when he fell to the dark side. I don't know. It's hard to say because, I mean, you have Qui-Gon who died, but he was able to sustain his life essence through the Force, like we saw Obi Wan do.
Yeah. I wonder if Palpatine recognizes him. I mean, I was reading up on Darth Maul, and Palpatine was able to find him very young based on his anger.
That's a good question.
And emotion.
I'm starting to wonder if Palpatine does pick up on it. You know he does.
Especially as strong as he is.
Yeah, well, if he's the chosen one, Palpatine. He did say that, I think he said that to Obi Wan. We'll be watching your career flourish with great enthusiasm or something like that. I don't remember if that was Anakin or Obi Wan. But anyway, doesn't matter. I think you're right. Let's talk about that. How early is he able to get his clutches into Anakin, even long before he started to, when Anakin was in Attack of the Clones?
Yeah, I mean, the Senate and the Jedi Order, I mean, they're all spying on each other.
Right.
And I mean, the Council's pretty big. I mean, what are the chances that somebody on the Council is a spy for Palpatine? Or somebody in the Senate that's going to leak that information?
I mean, I would say pretty good. I mean, if he's evil, how much does he already have going on? How much is already in place? I mean, that's the first question. How much did he actually get in place? I mean, it makes you wonder exactly how far back he goes.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. It's shaky.
So he was a Sith Lord when. So I read up the story on Maul. He was visiting Maul's planet. That he's a Dathomirian Zabrak.
Mm-hmm. And Dathomir is known for what they call the Night Sisters, the Night Witches.
Yeah. So that's where Maul was from.
Mm-hmm.
And he found Maul as a Sith Lord when Maul was a child.
And I think the normal Zabrak home planet is correct. Can you look it up? Do you mind? Zabrak, Zabrak. Is it Iridonia? Zabrak home planet. Even though Maul was from Dathomir, I just want to make sure I'm accurate because I don't want to be spouting out home planet. I want to say it's Iridonia.
Or is it Iridonia and Dathomir?
Okay, so it is also Dathomir too. Yeah, I knew that Maul was from Dathomir, but I thought it was Iridonia for the normal Zabraks. But because there was a character in KOTOR 2 that was from Iridonia.
Yeah.
And
so what's Maul? How old is Maul? And when he's there, I mean, is he
I don't know.
30s? I mean, we don't know the aging of these planets.
And I don't even know how the Zabraks age. So, I mean, they may have a different aging system. They can live twice as long as humans for all we know.
But I would imagine he's been a Sith for at least 20 years.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Oh, no, you're right. He was a small child learning. Like, you can find artwork of him literally barely walking and learning to fight. I mean, he was a savage beast.
And the thing about Palpatine is he didn't hesitate. I mean, they have the rule of 2, but I don't think he actually followed the rule of 2.
He would have made it the rule of 5 if he could.
Yeah, I mean, he had Dooku, he had Anakin. I mean,
Maul. I mean, and who knows if there was one before Maul? I'm sure there could have been.
Well,
I mean, Darth Plagueis was his master.
Right.
And obviously he kills Darth Plagueis the Wise. But
I think that now that I think about it, the odds are very high that he gets his clutches into Anakin.
Yeah, I think
as a child.
I completely agree with you. I completely know. It does beg the question. He does get his hooks sunk in early. There's no Obi Wan. So, are there ever Skywalker children?
Well,
I mean, if Palpatine does know that any Sith that have any offspring could be a threat to them, does he even allow it at this point?
man, he had a grandchild.
God.
Palpatine had a grandchild. So,
Yeah, a wannabe Skywalker by the name of Rey. Her last name was Palpatine, but she insisted it was Skywalker.
and you saw how Twitter-pated Ben Solo was,
Oh yeah.
I think these Siths have some sex drive in themselves.
Well, I mean, in reality, Daisy Ridley's not ugly either. So if you're
Who's that?
Rey.
Yes.
It's just like, but like, I don't know. I mean, well, we've all talked that the hottest one in Star Wars, in our opinion, is probably Padme. But which is neither here nor there. But is there a Padme and Anakin marriage? I mean, you don't have the Jedi. There is still a Jedi Council because Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are gone. But if he gets his clutches into Anakin that early, another question. Or does he allow Anakin into the Jedi Council to slowly infiltrate them like he did anyway? Because ultimately it was the undoing of the Jedi by having Anakin learn from the Jedi.
Yeah, it's going to be tough if he doesn't, because we're going by the assumption that he was turned away.
Okay, so let's say Palpatine just has him for his own.
Yeah.
Okay? He doesn't manipulate the Jedi Order. Then there is no reason for the Jedi to have him protect Amidala when they went back to Naboo, remember, in Attack of the Clones?
Yeah, he's probably going to be trained. He's probably going to be, because he is human, he's probably going to be assigned something, that he's going to be assigned his own planet or his own area or something like that.
Like a Sith Lord would, yeah.
And it's all about deception, so he's going to be able to present himself in a certain way. So you never know if he'll meet Amidala or somebody, but he probably meets somebody.
I think he meets somebody, but if he's still the prophecy and the chosen one, he still ultimately goes good if there is no Skywalker children, right? Isn't that the way the prophecy is supposed to go?
Right.
Because if you think about it, when he was Darth Vader on the Death Star in Return of the Jedi, he's still at the very end, found redemption at the very end.
Right.
So, either way, if he is part of this prophecy that we have brought up, he will at some point go good, am I right?
Yeah,
to fulfill the prophecy.
If you totally believe in the prophecy, yes.
Right, exactly.
And if you will totally believe that the chosen one is one of Anakin's children.
Right. So then you think he probably goes on and meets someone else. He had a close, not like a romantic relationship, but when he was in the Jedi Order, there was Ashoka. He doesn't meet her, so there's probably, because she was an apprentice to him, I think. You probably don't have that.
Is there somebody hotter than Padme?
In the Star Wars universe? In the movies?
No.
No. Unpopular opinion, if you're going to talk about Disney, then I still got to give it to Emilia Clarke.
Okay.
In my opinion, over Natalie Portman. Come on. That's just my opinion. You can stick to Natalie. I always thought that, but you can't really count Emilia Clarke in the Star Wars universe because, to me, if I had my way, the Disney movies would be fodder, except for Rogue One. Rogue One was a brilliant movie.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, in the actual originals, I would say Padme. But is there some kind of, are their fates intertwined somehow?
Yeah.
That's the question. Like Anakin and Padme, are their fates intertwined somehow?
Yeah, and going back to Darth Maul,
how much more havoc does he wreak?
Well, and we know eventually he gets written off and he ends up getting killed anyway by Obi Wan, but that doesn't happen. But he he had, when I was reading up on him again, he was very vengeful towards Palpatine and Obi Wan.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted payback on both of them.
Well, and I think it's because of what happened to him. But if he's able to kill Obi Wan on Naboo, then there's no reason for vengeance for any of it.
Except for, let's say, based on our story, Palpatine takes in Anakin. He's training Anakin.
Well, at that point, he probably just lets Darth Maul become a Sith Master and take on his own apprentice without actually necessarily shit on him. Does that make sense?
Don't they kill the other Sith Masters?
Typically they do, but then you could say the same for Dooku. I mean, what's going on with him then? Why was there no betrayal there?
Because he didn't know about Maul.
But I mean, Dooku was already at that point turned and had Asajj Ventress.
Mm-hmm.
So he had his own thing going on, right? So then Darth Maul could just split off and go do his own thing and teach his own Sith.
But wasn't Ventress secret from Palpatine? He didn't tell him?
Yeah, they always did that. But see, then maybe Maul does the same thing.
Right.
I mean, Darth Maul, force-wise, is not one of the strongest, but agility and lightsaber duelist, I think he's the greatest lightsaber duelist I've seen in these.
Except for Obi Wan.
Well, yeah. I mean, given the obvious, yeah.
Yeah.
But in this story, he is. In our version right now, Obi-Wan couldn't handle him.
Well, what about that one guy on the newer ones, the Disney ones, the guy that was a stormtrooper?
Oh, are you going with Finn?
Yeah,
You're bringing Finn into it. You might as well just have Luke brushing it off.
Wasn't he using the lightsaber?
We won't talk about that. That is just an insult. It's already bad enough. It's nothing against Rey, because I liked the character of Rey. You know that. I liked Rey's character. I thought it was a great story arc. One of the rare highlights of those films. There's no way she's beating Kylo Ren at the end of the first one.
Right.
I mean, she didn't kill him, but she bested him. There's no way. You telling me Finn's gonna stand up?
And Finn went from couldn't hit the side of a barn to being able to shoot all of a sudden and wield a lightsaber.
Well, yeah, he wasn't your average stormtrooper either. Did
I
he
think-
look like a
I
clone?
think-
Look like a clone of Jango Fett to you?
I think it's not the aim. I just figured it out. It's those helmets they make them wear. They probably have the visors that are like, they forgot to put the little wipers on them so they can keep them clean. Because
It's so bad.
do I have to wear this thing? I can't
mean,
see.
And I mean, obviously, the clone army was done away with, because you telling me Finn was cloned from Jango Fett?
No, so a lot of the stormtroopers didn't come from the clones.
Right.
So they started out that way, but they didn't end up totally being clones.
Like even in the original, like New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi, yeah.
Yeah.
And they were such a force to be reckoned with.
Right. Remember how the only stormtroopers could be so accurate or something like that.
Oh yeah, only Imperial stormtroopers could be so precise. What universe are you living in?
That
man?
didn't age well, did it?
Maybe Obi-Wan should have been taken out by Maul with that comment.
They're 10 foot away, like when they're on the thing. It's like, oh my gosh.
You ever see the meme where they're all clean and standing all shiny and it says stormtroopers after a paintball war?
Oh, that's good.
But I know we trailed, but that's the beauty of podcasts. But I don't know. I think that I don't know if there's any turn on him. I don't know if he, I know that the Sith like to kill their elders, their teachers. But I think in a situation like that, I think Maul could probably take on a secret apprentice. I would have been very interested to have Darth Maul impart his Sith wisdom onto someone else. Could you imagine that character?
Well, and that's kind of what I kind of made a note of this. Because I kind of noted that I thought that Anakin would be trained by Sidious.
Okay.
But if he's trained from a child by Sidious into the dark ways, he's going to be the most powerful Sith because of his powers.
Right.
He's going to be more powerful than Sidious. He's going to be more powerful than Maul, he's going to be more powerful than anything that you could put out
And
there.
this is Anakin at a young age.
Yes.
Growing into the... Yes, absolutely.
Because he didn't get trained in the dark side till he was like 18, 19.
But here's an odd flip side to it. Then let's say Palpatine does take Anakin at that young age, and Anakin is the prophecy. He's just training Anakin ultimately to become that prophecy. And the more powerful Anakin gets, the more he can hold once he goes good. Peace.
Maybe.
I mean, it's an insane concept. I mean, and all this stems from the loss of Obi Wan from Darth Maul. It's just, this is like everything that we're talking about has to do with Darth Maul defeating both of them on Naboo, and that's the question. I mean, Obi Wan's relevance. Even I think that with the last one we recorded on. And the last one we recorded, it may not be in the order that these are out, but the last one that Rick and I just recorded were at the end of Revenge of the Sith. A Star Wars fan theory was, what if Yoda and Obi-Wan were killed by Palpatine and Anakin? But I think that this death earlier on has a much bigger impact on everything with Obi-Wan if he dies at the hands of Maul.
Right.
Because he never achieves the rank of Jedi Knight. He was still a Padawan when he defeated Maul. In the story, so therefore he's there's no. I'm with you. I don't see any way that the Jedi Council holds on to Anakin, even if they know he's the chosen one, because they did not want anything to do with it.
I mean, I don't know, and I know this is backtracking a lot, but I just don't know a lot about the Jedi that are on the Jedi Council. If there would have been any of them that would have stepped up.
At the time, you had another Zabrak, Aegon Collar, who ends up getting killed by Palpatine when he goes with Mace. You had Sinise 10, the weird horns. You had the Kiti-80 Mundi, the real tall cone-headed one. He had this little large cone head. You had another Yoda-looking one, if you remember, that had a different look. It was that Yoda species. At least in the Phantom Menace, which is where we're at. So you have two Yoda species sitting on the council, and then after that, I don't know.
I mean, would any of them have stepped up?
There's not enough backstory on any of them to even make that assumption, you know what I mean? I mean, Kit Fisto wasn't on the council yet. He was the Qualish, I think they're called the Qualish, and he's got those long tentacles.
Yeah.
I don't think that he was on the council at the time, so there's not enough backstory on any of them.
So in other fictions that I read, like fantasy type fictions, when you have prophecies, the prophecies themselves, it's almost like a supernatural power, and they push the prophecy.
No matter what you're saying, it finds the result it's intended to.
So I mean, I wonder if the prophecy would push somebody to step up and do the training.
What if can you imagine? What if, just way out here in left field, what if the prophecy convinced Dooku? Damn, that would be interesting. Like all of a sudden Dooku was no longer, he was dark for a little while, and then it's like, whoa.
It goes back.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Maybe a fan theory later on, what do you think?
Right. I think you've mentioned that in the past about Dooku possibly going back to the beginning.
Right. I think he could have had one of the better chances of doing it. Just a personal opinion.
I mean, we kind of know his story from one of our previous podcasts about how he was disenchanted with the Senate, disenchanted with the Jedi Council.
And he's played by Christopher Lee. Rest in peace. Great job, Christopher Lee. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the normal time to wrap up, man.
All right.
Well, guys, what are your thoughts? We like I said, what we did last time. I mentioned it, but in the comments section, please feel free to tell us what you think. What would be a lot of the outcome if Darth Maul were to take out Qui Gon and Obi Wan on Naboo at the Duel of the Fates? Let us know in the comments section. Please like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's all I got, brother.
Me too.
All right, well, I am outro.
Me too.